Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me and see me all right. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I'm your soul writer. And this, of course, is Soul Squad Sprinters. I write sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. And you're here on my channel to do some heart breathing style and maybe some more productivity writing, reading sprints, whatever you need to get your day going, get your midday keeping going strong, or wind your day down, depending on where you are in the world today. So, on behalf of Heart Breathings, we will be doing just about those 20-minute sprints. We might extend on occasion if we need to. What else is going on today? Oh, yes, I did already pop the link over for the StreamYard access for Facebook into the chat. I can re-add it there again if need be. And of course, if you would like to join us, I have pinned that at the top of the YouTube chats. I hope you're ready for Fighting Some Evil by Moonlight. If you know that lyric, you know what anime we're talking about for Saturday morning cartoon trivia. Who's here this morning, though? Good morning, Melissa. It's great to see Power Play Press in the chat first thing, representing the Hardys. Mama Melissa and I we have a giveaway drawing coming up soon. I forgot the date on that. Is that coming up soon? She and I are looking forward to maybe doing more fireside chats in November. Mary Rose, it's great to see you. And yes, this community, oh my goodness. This, like, not just heart breathings, but like everyone who frequents my sprints, y'all are my soul squad. You really are. You keep me sane. You keep me sane. And we are definitely not going to try and sing a song from a Disney musical thing that I did not like because, sorry. High School Musical was not for this high school teacher. Yay! And then, of course, reshares on the links there. Yes, absolutely wonderful. We need to do that today. Woo! Yes, we have a drawing for giveaways today. Today. So I'll probably post a YouTube and Instagram something or other notifying everybody. I've taken to using shorts for YouTube this week. And I absolutely have been enjoying just like reposting whatever reels I make from Instagram right to YouTube. And they're doing better on YouTube. Surprisingly. So, yeah, if you're making reels and TikToks, counterpost them. We like to do a little thing around here. Ooh, I promise new shiny things. Okay, we can do this. It's time for something, my dear lovelies. It's time. I'm not going to try and start singing Making Christmas from Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas either. But yeah, we have new shinies. Cup of positivity. Hope you all liked that. Yeah, I got a little bored this morning while I was wrapping up a bunch of things at once. So, hope you liked that. I have also, I do use this celebration one from time to time. I've made a second one though, and as we get closer to like part of my YouTube channel's Preptober goals are to make some more of these things for NaNoWriMo, because we also have this now too. And perfect message. It's one we had recently. Don't forget, I flipped the cup over. We're starting back from where we started with the dipsticks or tongue depressors or whatever you want to call them. Don't look back. You're not going that way. And that is never the goal, to go back, my dear lovelies. That is never the goal, to go back. So let's go ahead and get into our first sprint. Yes! I love them too. Shinies are always nice. And speaking of, I might have new book covers soon. Shh. Hi, Inka. Thank you for slipping in. Oh, yes. yes, yes, yes. Good idea for what to use the sprints for. Let's get started. Screen's coming up, I swear. It's giving me the circle of death now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate being able to watch out. And 3, 2, 1, take care of yourself. You're worth it. You know it. Let's jam. Alrighty, everybody. Let me get them banners switched out for us right quick and wachow things a little bit. My coffee hasn't kicked in to cover up the sound effects. Sorry. So, how are things going so far? I managed to get some chores done, get some stuff done to set up for our brain breaks and things, and then I managed to get my workstation kind of reorganized for the day. So, setup sprint kind of deal. Setup sprint. How about everybody else? How about everybody else? Jacqueline, doing morning pages to start off. Been doom scrolling and wasting too much time. I feel like I've done a lot of that this week. And part of me really loves that it's called doom scrolling these days. Yes, yes, yes. We are waiting on more additions to the cup of positivity. Cup of positivity. Melanie's just stopping by to say good morning. Good morning. And headed out for an early football game, so you can't stay. And I hope that your team does do well today and things go epically for you. Hello, Angela. We see you sneaking in there, my friend. Good morning, Mama Maggie. Everyone seems to be doing all right. And safe travels for sure to Inca. So I hope wherever you're headed, Inca, is blissful and enjoyable and for good, happy reasons. Um, Mama's morning lament. Why? Why is the coffee pot so low? I may be the reason why the coffee is gone. Why does it have to be so low? Hello to everybody. Melissa got the headers on your Kanban and design and printed and listened to. Oh, Dance Magic. Dance Magic. I gotta watch that movie. Labyrinth watch party. We need a Hardy's Labyrinth watch party. That would be so epic. Not gonna lie. The half brother to my King of the Fairies, who you meet in book 4, he's basically based on David Bowie. Mama Maggie, am failing gloriously for the hashtag 7-day book challenge, and that is okay because sometimes the hard things aren't. This is true. Not all the time is it just going to flow like an ever bleeding river from your fingers, right? And you don't want that. You are quite welcome. And heck yeah to the labyrinth. Heck yeah. But no, Mama Maggie, be gentle on yourself. You always give so many people consciousness and awareness to give themselves grace. You're doing it. Failing gloriously? No, you are gloriously at the pace where you're meant to be, my dear. You're gloriously at the pace where you're meant to be, because let's get real. Life. We can't predict for that. We can plan. We can't predict. So, we do have just about a minute or so here left into our break. I need to wake up. On my agenda today, I have a little bit of cleaning to do. I'm going to try and leave the bulk of it for after sprinting because I have, like, thanks to, bandaged up wrists, which this is working better than my braces, surprisingly, with the kinesio tape. I have a ton of dishes downstairs I got to go do, so I'll probably do them later. Hair done! Yay! And haven't seen Labyrinth since you were a kid. See, when I was younger, the only way I didn't own it on like VHS. Randomly, the only way I saw it most of the time growing up was when the Disney Channel played it. And we didn't get the Disney Channel until I was much older. Like, we had until I was about 10 or 11. We didn't have Disney Channel. And I think I was 8 or 9 before we even had Cartoon Network. It had been around for years. We just couldn't afford it. Speaking of Cartoon Network, that's a nice segue. That's a really nice segue. How many of you, remember this anime? I got in touch and familiarized and whatnot with Sailor Moon as an anime on Cartoon Network's Toonami block in the afternoons and Saturday mornings. And then they did Adult Swim and took away the Saturday mornings. So, brain break. In honor of Ray, why not? Since I made that fan fiction video and I didn't do anything big in April for her like I normally do this year. I normally have a slice of cake. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some Sailor Moon trivia. What year did Sailor Moon start fighting evil by moonlight? Haha. Getting to our second sprint there for the day. This mood has been me for a month, Mama Maggie. Why do you think I didn't get any of my August 80K videos out I wanted to get with Soul Bard Academy and Soul Writing Academy? This was me all of August. It's going to be okay. You've got the... Ooh, for Labyrinth? See, I own it on DVD now that I'm an adult, and I found it in the $5 bin at Walmart when I was a college kid. But yikes, it's on vinyl? Oh, that's a dream. 3 TV channels in the UK, and 2 of them were BBC. That doesn't surprise me, though, because BBC is epic. BBC makes amazing. Yeah, when I was a little kid in the 90s, we had 2 news channels, PBS and Fox, like, for their Saturday morning stuff, and that was it. So I feel that couple of channels. We have it on Apple TV. Oh my goodness. Okay. We might have to coordinate a watch party of some type. In 3, 2, 1, let's get back to this. Take care of yourself and rock it. Alrighty, my dear lovelies and hearties and soul squad, welcome back. How did that second sprint go? We are running longer on Saturday mornings, don't forget. On Friday nights, I only go for about 2 hours. On Saturday mornings, since we switched back to mornings, I'm running about 3 hours now. So we have 4 more ish, give or take, ahead of us. How did things go? I had some brain break questionage. Which year did Sailor Moon start fighting evil by moonlight? Well, in manga, as a Japanese style comic book, basically, 1991, the anime launched about a year later in 92, and it came stateside by 94. So when Mama Maggie is saying there in chat that she remembers seeing it around 1994, that's because it had just started getting huge here. Inca was like, I had never heard of it until 2 years ago. Well, they did a huge, 25th and 30th anniversary event where they remade the entire anime included. So, yeah, a lot going on in the anime world with remakes, just as much as with Disney remaking everything. Speaking of, oh my God, I'm so glad Ariel's not white. I'm so glad. She's so pretty. After seeing some of my students' reactions in their community groups, that's on our learning management system platform at work, where we actually have a movie discussion forum where we entice them to talk about literature stuff. And the kids love it. And they're on that chat all the time, on the weekends, all the time. And when they all saw the commercial for the new Little Mermaid, they lost their ever bleeding minds. They loved it. I was so glad to see that level of acceptance across all of my teenage students. Because when I was a kid, I don't think it would have been the same, sadly. That's in the 90s and early 2000s. That's sad. Oh, I'm so glad. Anyway, working on a new video clips. Yay for your sprints, and got your broadcast set up for tomorrow. Yay. Glad to see the progress, my friend. I have finally gotten back into working on book 4 for the day. My goal is I got to 50,000 words. So if I do 1,000 words a day for the next 30 days, like I have been trying to do, I'll have it done by the end of October. Yes. Let's see. Inca got some lunch. Yay! What's for lunch? And sent email to your cover designer. I need to get on sending some emails and wrapping them up to my I have 2 cover designers now. What about that in the future? Angela, checking all the emails. It's admin hour. Yeah, that's a great way to start the morning, actually. I probably should do some posts. The Cheesecake Man and I have our first episode of Replaying the Plot tomorrow. It is 2 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be analyzing, if the link will show, The Legend of Dragoon. Analyzing, it's an older video game from about the turn of the century. It's weird that I can say that. 1K days are great. Yeah, my goal has been, because I'm trying to wrap up 3 books in 3 months, is roughly a 1K a day on each of the projects. So 3K total. I have been able to roughly get it on book 4. I'm pausing a little bit on my second series, Vitae Elangica, for reasons, because I pitched it. I'm waiting to let it cool and percolate and enjoy that I pitched it and feel like I did good with the pitch. So yeah, 1K days are great. And let's see, now that the chat's finally catching up, sorry for that lag, lovelies and hearties. Rita, good morning, good morning. Time for coffee. Coffee makes the world so much more tolerable, doesn't it? And then writing. Mama Maggie 304 and filled the cuppa. I think you need to clean the tube. Ugh, I hate it when that gets gunked up. How do you clean yours? Are you a vinegar and hot water person, or do you use something else, Mama Maggie? The Cheesecake Man says, popped back in just in time to hear your name. Yes, I was bragging about a little something you're about as excited as I am to do tomorrow. We actually got him a green screen so he can set up on his own camera, and us kind of, one of us might have to move downstairs for audio space. We don't know. We're going to test all that tonight. And then, of course, Inca tuna salad. Ooh, cheesecake man. Someone's having something you like a little bit. He loves tuna melt. I don't. So he doesn't get them often, sadly. Say it out loud like a British person. Go on. Tuna? A tuna salad? Would you like a tuna salad? See, my problem is I have an Irish pirate and a Scottish lowland merchant in my head who are like, that's not how you say it. That's not how you say it. All right, lovelies. We are getting on to our next break time. Don't forget, we do have a little bit longer time, so I'll be telling you to take your self care and stuff during the next break. We're going into our third break in 3, 2, 1. You've got this, Rocket. I'm going to try and stop quoting the theme song to Cowboy Bebop. I promise. Alrighty there, everybody's. Let's get into our chat break times. And things. So, how did it go? We are just about halfway through right now. So, nice time to start getting up and standing around if you haven't yet, while we chit chat and then get ready to go maybe into a self-care break. I hope you can hear me better. I did mess with a couple more settings. I might have to send my mic back and exchange it at this point. Yes, I have a protection plan, but it might go, 2 weeks, fix, that kind of thing. We'll see. So, tuna salad, tuna, vinegar, and hot water. Mama Maggie also has a flexible straw cleaning brush that works really well. Yeah, my father served in Vietnam, and my mother was a single mom of 3 boys before they met. You can imagine how much my parents love coffee. So, yeah, that's kind of how we normally cleaned ours. I would rather deal with the vinegar taste than put chemicals in my coffee, I guess. A coffee pot is what I'm trying to say. I do pour over coffee. I do fancy bougie coffee now. The Cheesecake Man, start quoting Outlaw Star. It's your fault that I ended up going and plugging my ear up with the Outlaw Star theme song. And yeah, I was wrong. I was kind of flippant and said to him, but that would require me to sing in Nihongo, Japanese. And I barely do it well in English, if at all. And then I remembered, oh yeah, there is an English line all through the night. Maybe I'll save that for Friday nights. Inca. My kids were obsessed with iCarly when they were younger, and there was this episode where Carly kept saying tuna. I do agree. I missed children's TV. I mean, I watch anime, so I don't think I'll ever stop. But to be fair, some anime is not kid appropriate. Like the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, I would never show that to a kid the same age that I would show like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters too. Why? Because in Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, people actually are unalived by a demon. That's why. Slightly different maturity level required to have that conversation with your kid. Slightly different. Mama Maggie had to go take care of 20 cows walking into your yard. Were they coming for food, or did a fence break? Is everything okay? Mama Melissa, I just had to get off the phone. Uh-oh. Was the phone call okay? I hope it's okay. Message me on Facebook if you need to. Hope it's okay. Juliet, just got your manuscript caught up and ready for a few new words. Looking to add about 3K today. We have about the same goal, Juliet. I'm right there with you, my friend. Mama Melissa got some laundry done. Finished those clips and wrestled or rested? Oh, wrestled Ziggy from an empty pill. Oh, Zigsters. Ziggy. No Stardust for you. Angela, working on, ooh, in the box cards for your next. That's right. You do the right. Ooh. So, Link, please, because you have a new book box or stationery box coming out soon, don't you? And I'm getting it. Make sure you definitely get that link in for us, Angela, for sure, for sure. Okay, so let me star that so I don't lose my place. We do a couple of things around here during this part of the show since we're halfway through, including a little reminder. So, my dear lovelies, don't look back. You're not going that way. You definitely are not going that way. If you have not taken a self-care, that's your physical body in this realm, or a soul care break, that's everything else in my opinion, now is the time. I'm going to step away from the screen for a little bit myself. Let's see. Yeah, sprint number 4, I think, is where we be at. You've got this. Take care of yourself. You know you're worth it. In 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you can hear me all right. Actually, let me move my mic just a wee bit closer. Just in case. Hope you can hear me quite all right, everybody. Let's get into a break there. We have about 2 more or so sprints to go. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. A pen exploded. I just had to clean it up. I'm okay. We're okay. I hope I got out the one that went everywhere. Which is weird because you ever have deja vu? I'm having a deja vu moment with this. Anywho, because of explosions leaking onto my desk and my everything, I had to spend that being a cleanup task. So, how did things go? How did things go for everyone else? Let's see. Working on the box for Angela. There is the link. She also counter posted it in the YouTube chats as well for us. Thank you, Angela, so much for doing that. Let's see. Renee jumped over to this side. Back for Rita at chapter summaries with the changes. I love watching you all go through your processes so much. I really do. I love watching it so much. It's so enlightening and encouraging. Mama Maggie, so 9 cows with 10 calves, 19, got out until my dogs herded them into my yard because they know goats and cows don't belong on the road. Yes! Yeah, they deserve some bacon, for sure, for sure. First line written when you came back in, not bad at all. The icy passes and curves on the mountain route 285 required cautious driving, but his grieving heart needed the rugged scenic beauty as his mind processed what he read instead of sleeping. Love it. Good to know with the audio. Good to know. We'll hopefully keep them at these settings then. Juliet did 396. You're being so consistent. And lots of ink. Oh, yeah. I broke out wipes. I don't always I like using these for messes I know that I don't want to wash out of my rags, aka ink, aka cat stuff, right? And yeah, it's everywhere. At least it's my favorite color. That's a bonus. At least it's purple. Mama Maggie had to do that the other day. Liquid hairspray to clean the pens. I forgot about that trick. I totally forgot about that trick. If you have a whiteboard and you have permanent marker stuck on your whiteboard, go over it with your expo marker. Like, you probably will drain half the expo marker for some marks, and then spray it with whatever cleaning fluid you use. It normally comes right off. That's how I always got them off of my smart boards, like my interactive whiteboards and my actual whiteboard at work when I had a classroom. A glitch in the matrix. A glitch in the matrix? Did I glitch? Did I? I hope not. I hope not. Speaking of which, I want to do a Matrix binge watch party with you sometime soon, honey. Alrighty, so we do have about another minute until we go into our next break. I will continue to deal with the ink explosion, and I will take the note on the hairspray for sure. I had hoped to finish my Kanban board this morning and all my HB90 paperwork this morning, but it gave me an excuse to at least open new pens. Yeah, I basically said, forget this for a little bit. Alrighty. Got Power Play Plus Melissa got all the Canva stuff done. Now to read through what you've recently written. I love that process so much. Deja vu is a glitch in the Matrix. Oh, duh. See, it's been a while since I've watched. And the fact that you two knew. The fact that you two knew. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into our next to last sprint. I will throw up another brain break question for everybody. Other than anime, what were the two other ways that Sailor Moon's story was told through actors or by actors? It's not just anime. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. You've got this. Take care of yourself and let's rock it. Alrighty, everybody. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into another break. Chat break message up for the brain break answer. I did a bunch of odd end planning stuff. And what about the rest of you, first of all? Brain break for me. Other than anime, what were the two other ways Sailor Moon's story was told by actors? And technically, the manga were books. So that's where it started. Close, Cheesecake Man. Close. Very, very close. One of them was a musical. They call it Sarah Mew. Seramyu. Sarah being like a Japanese pronunciation ish of sailor. Mew, their shortened version of musical. So the other one is there's actually a Power Rangers style live action called Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon that came out circa 2013-14. So yeah, Sailor Moon's been turned into just about everything, like Hello Kitty and the Disney princesses, it seems. So let's see. Savion the Cookie King popped in to say hi. Good luck with your write-a-thon this weekend. I hope it goes well. Let's see. Power Play Press. Oh, chat jump. Goodness. Added maybe 30 words during the read through. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. And sometimes we do typo, or for whatever reason, the brain thinks it's there and the fingers did not translate it. That's okay. Rita, thought you remember seeing children's books. Yes, that would probably be the manga, and that came first. Actually, what is very common in anime is they'll start, as a manga, comic book, and then get translated into animation. And sadly, animators move faster than the people making the manga. And then you get, 5 episodes of someone doing something and then missing so they can power up for 3 more episodes. I'm looking at you, Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, mental health breaks are well needed. They are well needed. We are going to be getting into, I think, our last sprint for the day. Let me go ahead and remove this actually while I make it a little longer. Are we up for a slightly longer sprint? I want to do a slightly longer one before we go for the day, if it will. Settings. Maybe. Settings. It's now freezing because I tried to change stuff. Okay. Settings. Thank you. Let's go ahead and set that other one up to be 25 minutes. I think we can stand the time to be a little bit longer for that last one in case you need a moment to kind of figure out where you're headed. Whoops. Share screens. All right. Put that there ready to go for us here in a moment. Let's see. Yes, please, on the longer. We definitely can settle in to do the 25. I am thinking about on Saturday mornings doing longer. I like to do shorter on the Friday nights just so I can make sure we can get us out on time to get the breaks before you go onto Rhiannon's stream. Let me go ahead and do a couple of reminders. Works well. All right. And yes, save your work, especially with this last sprint coming up. We are going to have a bunch of other sprints today with the Cookie Kingdom Civil War going on. If you want to keep a track of all of the playlists of who's sprinting, the best place, I say, if you know someone in the Heart Breathings community isn't up, to go and check Devin Cutting's playlists. But of course, we do have our Google Calendar for Heart Breathings as well. I'll pop those links down there in the chat, and I'll probably go over them at the end of the next sprint a little bit. Okay. So, because we have some channel links to share and things of that nature. Fair warning, a parade of links will be coming in as we get ready for the day, and I tell you where to be, what to go, how to do, and what all we need to get done. Oh, so much going on this weekend. And honestly, I'm really glad that all of you are here. So let's go ahead and yay lag for sorting out. Thank you, letting me click the button. Let's go ahead and get into our last sprint. We'll make it 25 minutes. And then we'll wrap up and get us out of here right slightly before the noon hour. You've got this. You know you're worth it. Make it totally 1000% count, lovelies. In 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, everybody. Somebody stole my seat. Hi. Am I in your seat? Is this yours? Get over there and behave yourself a little bit longer. All right, then, lovelies. How did it go? We had a parade of links while everyone was wrapping up and getting ready to go where they need to be. Whoops. Lag. Yay. Who is sprinting next for heart breathings and outsides of? Well, I did share a bunch of links there in the chat box for everybody. Hello, Miss Molly Moo. Later on today, you'll have Tracy, the revised writer. She will do evening sprints today, and then she'll also do some afternoon or evening sprints tomorrow. I think she has a plan with me session either today or tomorrow as well. Mirroring my session from this morning, it's kind of why I picked my time slot to mirror her. Melissa, Power Play Press, will be on tomorrow 9 to noon. Angela, who is also in chat, she normally does a Monday morning sprint, so go ahead and check her out first thing Monday morning. And then normally we have night owl sprints at the beginning of the week with Lisa of Little Forest Tomes. And yes, I totally agree. Lisa's voice is so soothing. All of my heart breathing mamas, like Lisa, Melissa, all of you, Angela, Diane, you're all so encouraging and soothing. And thank you all. Thank you. Diane's channel is there, and Tamara also does later in the week. And our end of the week night owls right after me on Fridays and before me on Thursday nights would be Rhiannon. Of course, Sarah's channel's our fearless leader. I cried so hard during several of her most recent videos. Yeah, I did, and you didn't like it because you wanted me to hold you while I was all emotional and stuff. So thank you, everyone there. If you want to join the community, there is our link. Dedicated Devin Cutting has all the other playlists outside of the Heart Breathings community that you could ever want. There is a 7-day book challenge sprint with Tamara Woods this morning, and then later on in the day with SD on her channel, their channel, and the Cookie Civil War playlist. Yes, I have seen her latest videos. They do make me cry so much, a little too much. Feeling accomplished. Yeah, her story journal. Oh, seriously, when I do planners, that's all I do. It's just stickers and pretty colors. I'm not that artistic, so no shame. I would rather write the 1,000 words. Mama Melissa loved how she did that video. Yes, she was working on it, I think, Thursday or Friday night during Rhiannon's sprints. And oh, that conversation we had during Rhiannon's sprints while she was working on it was so encouraging and enlightening. Huge hugs for sure. Juliet, need to go and get lunch. Enjoy. Have a great rest of your day as well. No problem. And you take care of yourselves, my dear lovelies. Yeah, where did that last 25 minutes go? I was off cleaning, that's for sure. And Molly Moo took my seat, as she loves to do. Oh, you and your craftiness, Miss Angela. You and your craftiness. Well, my dear lovelies, we are going to go ahead and wrap up and get ourselves out of here for sure then. And of course, I couldn't leave the stream without reminding you to do one thing. Take care of yourself. I know you're worth it. Much love. Bye.